I love degeneracy. I love degeneracy more than anything. It feels like the thing I could be the most honest with myself in. And I can't see that that level of presence within the current spiritual community. I feel like there's a certain honesty that I can't find within yoga collectives or wellness groups that I can find on the bleeding edge of degeneracy. I mean, like-minded people, and I think it just has to do with this guttural sense of honesty, and I think that carries through their actions, their voice. I mean, it makes me feel trusting of these niggas. It makes me feel trusting of them, bro. Like, that's what I fucking care about. And it's like that rawness, that sheer, like this is my sleeve, like that capability of wearing your heart on your sleeve. That's why I ride with Nick Fuentes. That's why I love these edgy characters. And because I honestly, I see myself in them. I mean, ever since I was 16, 14, like I always just like found myself on the fringe of of like kind of honestly kind of like a 4chan incel kind of person. Like that was like the edge of degeneracy I was born into, like kind of grew up in, and then just like manifested and honed. Just like countless hours locked up in my room, pissing in bottles. Like this is like as a child, by the way. Just like really like, you know, and it came from like this depressive state. But I honestly, now that I'm here, I don't think I'd change it. I really love this sort of quality. I mean, I'm sure that there's something, let's just say better, that could have been, or, if this happened differently. I know that there is a say better out there. But for where I am, I think this is it. Like, for me, I found my own niche. I really feel like I found the collective that I'm working with. And I feel like I found my like-minded people, and it really is just up to me to now to be a trailblazer, to kind of cut through the overgrown muck and watch out for puddles and rocks, and be skillful. Learn to transmute this degeneracy into palatable wisdom, even if it is offensive. Learning the art of joking. This is just where I feel most at ease. MAGA Ninja, bless up, gang. Skirt. Yeah. Being this great does have its perks. What can I say? But man, dude, I gotta say it. I gotta be honest. It wasn't. I always thought like, it's got to be within this type of community. Like, it's got to be within this type of community. But honestly, it was deeper within the thing I already am. That's what's up, nigga. And yeah, dude, I've never felt more welcomed, more appreciated. And I have to give a shout out to fascist.eth, the collective Study Greed, her Twitter handle. If you just see who she is, do a vibe check. She runs an amazing community, and I'm fucking thankful to be a part of it, nigga. We about to make McBillions on this bitch. And I think I have a quality of of nature that needs to be embellished within, the sort of spiritual collective that we're all honing. Whether we see it or not, going to the grocery store, making food for our kids, these things can all become spiritual acts, and often are. Just the general act of doing good and wanting to do good is a spiritual act in itself. Um, and I mean in like the sense of like acting for through God in a sense, even if you don't believe it, um, in God. Just having this sense of doing good helps a lot. And it, you know, I've found like the bleeding edge of it, because it just, being evil never felt so good. You see what I mean there? It's like you gotta mix the yin and yang, dude. You gotta have like you gotta go as deep as your roots go. That's how fucking massive your fucking branches will go, nigga. Boom! Fucking 3,000-foot sequoia tree on this shit, bro. That's how fucking bombastic. And my roots pierce through hell, bitch. And I've developed the fucking quality of mind, or am refining the quality of mind, to maintain such intensity skillfully. Huh. Gotta flex for them on that shit. Ooh, hey. Yeah. That's what I'm about, bro. Sharing good shit. Even if it, sharing the good shit, nigga. Like, I got the sauce, bro. And I want to share it with you guys. Yeah, bro. And I feel like you got it too, nigga. That's why I'm talking to you, bro. Cause this shit matters. This shit matters to me, man. But hey, this shit takes effort and release. Oh my god. Oh my god. And that's why McDonald. I don't know. Yeah, dude. I mean, I've really found my community within the depths of depravity. It's not a mistake. Like, cryptocurrency is just like the thing, like meme coins specifically, it's just like the edge of the edge of the edge of like the most internet goblin, like devious motherfuckers, like that will siphon you, and you just like, it's just like so rapey and like somehow excellent at the same time, because of like this quality of presence that each character can have within that community. Yeah, I gotta give a shout out to the PPs. Give a shout out to C69, and gotta give a shout out to me, nigga. Yeah, bro, locking in. Yeah, look at that. Hold on, I gotta get that good lighting so it looks like I got something. Hold on. There it is. All right. We out this bitch. Stay thirsty, my friends.